Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to a not that late night edition of Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary difficulty. This is episode 16 of the Casual American campaign, where tonight we are liberating Africa at gunpoint, because it's not colonization when we do it. Anyway, I'm starting late tonight. I meant to get on around 7 or 8. Hi, tiny dog. I know, I'm starting to stream, so you have to wake up and want to be petted right at the moment I start the stream, because that's always what happens. I meant to get on earlier, but a friend of mine got hurt and had to go to the hospital, so I've been dealing with the emergency room all evening. So, a little later than usual, and at some point I'm going to have to bail and go back, hey Shadow Wolf, and go back and pick her up. So, I don't know how long the stream's going to be, probably a couple hours, but we'll see. So, let's see if we remember what we were doing before Tiny Dog woke up and started spinning in circles. Oh my god, so many circles, I know. You were asleep until I started the stream, and now you're just awake and wagging your tail and spinning in circles. I don't know how you know. Yeah. Because you were fine until I started talking. Alright. So let's see if we remember what we were doing. We were in the process of fighting France, and we're invading France, and we're going to take that over. We're invading North Africa, and then we'll probably start grabbing some of the rest of this stuff. And I think we've already cleared out Asia, so France doesn't have a lot left over here. Do they have anything in the Pacific? France has nothing in the Pacific, so we are doing swimmingly. So this conquest is going well. Our invasions are going well. We're doing swimmingly. So, and this is we're already invading another country, so we're doing pretty good. I think I'm just going to let it ride for now, because I don't really know what all we're trying to... What did you do? What is that? What did you bump into? Just lay down or sit still. One of the two. Alright, let's just go hit the next turn. Let's see what we got. Silly dog. Silly dog. Yep, nice dog. Dogs are great. Sometimes they do stupid things. But dogs are really great. I like dogs. I like dogs. So. And it's been nice having Tiny Dog here. I've been dog sitting for my friend ever since he passed away, which is sad, but at least his dog's alright. And she's a good dog. She's just a spaz. Alright, so Japan. We do not want to be your ally. We don't want to be your enemy yet. But we don't want to be your ally. We're going to sink these transports, though. And lots of bonking enemy ships, but not ours, which is good. We could sell you a torpedo boat. Sure, we'll make a lot of money on that. And don't want to sell you one of those. We got northern Algeria, which is nice. And where did this new... That's right, we're doing these islands down here to get you out of the Indian Ocean. And I think that's the last of your Indian Ocean stuff. We still need to get Yemen and Djibouti, which... Arabian Sea, Arabian Sea. I should probably take care of those. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Let's make sure that all of our ships are being fixed or refitted. That's being commissioned. These will be ready in another month. Wow, these guys are almost done. And then we've got these Got these tiny jalapenos, which are 1903. That's not bad. And let's double check this one more time. That's a tiny jalapeno. That's these are all 1903. So all right, so that's not bad. I guess there's not really anything for me to do refit wise. Because all these ships are basically up to snuff or out to sea enough. Research, got the better engines coming in 3 months. It's not bad. We just stereoscopic 2. That's good. Armor quality, armor forging. So 3 months is kind of the big deal. 7 months on the petrol engine. And we got anti-submarine early theory, which we're not really getting anything out of. If I were to turn you off, maybe 4 months. What does the auxiliary petrol engine do? It helps me turn better. And water, I mean, it's kind of a big deal, actually. It's not bad, but 7 months from now, and I don't know if I want to wait 7 months. I do want to get ASW going, because it's 1905. When do submarines become a problem? We probably have some time before that. I don't think they're going to be a problem yet. And nobody has submarines yet. So I think we're going to go with get the advanced petrol engine. These Mark II 8-inch guns. I really want the Mark III 2-inch guns. It's not a deal breaker. It's not a deal breaker. So instead of going with the petrol engine, I could go small guns. Because it's still going to be a while before I get the turbine engines. We've got the triple expansion, multiple 1, multiple 2, and then I think turbine is next, but I don't remember. You'd think with all that I play I'd remember, but I don't. The Mark III 2-inch guns are really good, but then they also change in size, and that causes some trouble. So maybe we leave this one alone. Actually, I think we leave it alone. Let's just go for petrol engines. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, hold on. It's the hospital. Alright, I am back. Oh, it looks like I missed a call from... Hold on, I got another call. I gotta respond to this. Sorry about that. It's always crazy when your friend's in the hospital. Alright, so It looks like I've got probably another half hour to 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. It's hard to say. They're jerking my friend's arm back into its socket, which that can't possibly be fun. And then I'll have to go help with stuff. Alright, so who are we wanting to piss off next? I forgot who we want to make angry at us. Do we want to do Germany or do we want to do England? England is mightier than Germany. Although England might be easier to fight. Because Germany has big boy army logistics, which is a little bit scary. England's also pretty scary. England would be a major conflict. How's my transports? 180%. We're doing good on the transports. England, I like taking out England first if I can. England and Germany are buddies. So, but I've been kind of antagonizing Germany more, I think. I don't remember who was I pissing off? Was I pissing off Germany or... England's got worse army logistics, so I could land conquer them easier. Germany is beefier. England is friends with Mexico. So if I do fight England, I've got to fight a lot of ships and I have to take on the Mexicans. Whereas Germany is friends with Portugal, which would be fun to conquer. You got Portugal here. I'm not sure where all... And I think they've got some Portuguese stuff. I thought they had some Portuguese stuff down here, but maybe not. I don't see... Unless it's in the... I don't see anything in Africa. Nope. Down here in South America? Nope. There's not as much Portugal to take. There's a lot of Mexico, and Mexico would be a little bit of a problem. So I don't know how many ships I have. So I want to be able to just swarm Mexico. So I think because of Mexico, I wanted to take Germany first. I think that was the plan. Because Germany is going to be probably easier to contain. So let's make nice with England. At least for a little bit. And all this stuff's going pretty well. That's a cruiser right there. One cruiser versus... My cruiser's 7,000 tons. Their cruiser's 7,245. Oh, that's a torpedo boat. That's my bad. I do have a bunch of cruisers here. Okay, so let's have Mr. Torpedo Boat. Have you go right there. And these are all 1903, so they're very nice. And then I'll have these cruisers go up here, like that. These are also all 1903s. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully we can intercept him. That'd be really nice. That's conquesting nicely. This is all going nicely. They're fighting Argentina. Is Argentina my buddy? They are. Which is unfortunate. There's not much I can do about it right now. And as far as this stuff over here goes, I don't really have a lot. These guys are mostly just hanging out. Alright, so let's... Welcome to 1906. Happy New Year. Go boop these transports. Run away from the battleship. Boop these these torpedo boats. We're gonna boop you. That wasn't awful. I lost a transport. That's not bad. I should probably sell it to them, but as Argentina needs all the help they can get. Tiny Dog, what are you doing? But I don't want to tie up the port. 3,500 tons. We could probably afford to do it. Here you go. We'll give you that. Although they're not really that. The early ones really aren't that great. I got Tunisia, got Morocco. Alright, so how is the research coming? 3 more months on this. That's not important. Alright, so in 3 months we're going to be doing great. I don't really want to lose transports in the Arabian Sea. On the other hand, let's get Senegal, if we can get it. Senegal, there we go. And we'll send you guys over there. Let's try and intercept you if we can. Let's send you back. You got these battleships here, which I've got plenty of stuff fighting in here. I'm not worried about this. And we're going to take France by land, so I'm not worried about that. So we're going to go there. Alright, so these guys... 7 battleships. We got as a destroyer. Let's see if we can get in there and get them. We got lots of stuff here. I'm not going to need them to take Western France. I mean, Army's going to do that for me, so I don't have to worry about it. So maybe I send these guys back and start rearming. And we got all this stuff here. Who's Egypt? Egypt's doing really good. Who's Egypt allied with? Egypt is allied with me. Fantastic. So Egypt's dicking over the Ottomans. Have got pretty screwed. Look at that. All right. Well, so let's have you guys. These are all 1903s. These guys are kind of beat up. Let's have you going for some repairs. And we'll leave these guys here. That's a battleship. Use some freedom ships. Let's dogpile this guy and see if we can block him in. So that looks pretty good. You're doing fine up there. Oh, they got a bunch of cruisers up here. I'm actually pretty solid in this area. Yeah, we'll just leave you in the English Channel. You can just patrol there. Alright. And let's double check. Get you refitted. I'm going to have a bunch of stuff getting repaired next turn. None of my stuff is suspended, right? 182% on the transports, that's good. Yeah, they're all one more month we'll have those guys built, and then I'll rearm them in a few months with the modern upgrades. So this is all pretty good. There we go. 3 more months on that. Alright, what do we got here? Let's go boop these transports. Boop. We're going to boop this destroyer. Boop. And this is going to be a nice fight. And it looks like all of my boys ran into him at once, which is going to be really nice. It's going to suck to be you. And you are not fast. Ha 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 ha. Hey, Mitchell. Right on, come join us. Whoops. Wrong button. So, yeah, you should not have slow battleships because sometimes you have to run your battleships away. I have so many ships, holy crap. I'm just gonna make a giant blob. Alright, all these torpedo boats are going to go somewhere else. And then these raiders these are 18 knots, these 16 knots. These guys don't. And tiny jalapenos are so 20 knots, 21, 18.7. These tiny jalapenos are actually kind of tough. You know, we're gonna keep this nice and simple. So we're gonna have you boys are going to screen the big boys, and you guys we're just gonna keep in a single Congo line because we're just chasing down one battleship. And then these freedom ships are gonna go do some freedom. I've got like the weirdest secondary gun pod just back here. Alright, so let's see what you have. You got really big guns in the front and back. That's big honkin'. That's a big honkin' gun. Look at that. Oh no! Your armor! Oh no! Oh, Muffin, you have to armor more than your main belt. Oh, goodness. This isn't gonna go well for you. And few bulkheads. Oh no! You worked so hard to get these big fucking guns on that you sacrificed your engine and everything. Alright. Oh no. So you're gonna go that way. And you guys are gonna go that way. Oh, Muffin. This is going to end so badly for you. Oh, we're just gonna sit back and relax. Oh, this is what happens when you let the guy who designed your destroyers design the battleship. Even a destroyer wouldn't be able. If it was designed by a destroyer captain, go fast at least. Oh, goodness. But he does have really big guns. Not as big guns as I do, though. Because, you know, America, fuck yeah. Are you trying to run away? Oh yeah, at least he's smart enough to try and run away. He's like, nope, do not want, do not want. Look at all this freedom flying at him. Oh! Got hit by some freedom. Yep, lots of high caliber freedom. Look at the firing angle of this front gun. It's like this ship was designed to run away. My guns are not that accurate. Oh, there's another hit. They're like shooting way too far. You're not leading the target enough. You're overfiring. Let's do a little bit more like that. And a little bit more like that. Oh, there's some little, well, that's a little bit of freedom. It's not a lot. We're catching it with a little bit of freedom here and there. Oh, there's some freedom. Look at that. Bonk. Ooh, there we go. This guy's so unhappy. This is what we call a bad day. This is what having a bad day looks like. Then again, this guy was having a bad day when they designed his armor scheme. What kind of engines do you have? He's got triple expansion steam. Yeah, he should be able to go faster than this. Yeah. What is it, tiny dog? I can pet you while we sink the French ship. That's right. Show me where that mean old American shot you. He's going 10 knots now. Yeah. You're gonna be dead in the water soon. Yeah, this is where it starts getting really bad, because he's not 6 knots. Yeah, he's dead in the water. Let's have you guys arc a little bit further away. We don't want to get... We're at like 6 kilometers. That's plenty. Yeah, we don't need to get any closer than this. Oh no, look at all the numbers. So many numbers. No! No, battleship. Oh, why did you have to not have any armor? Then again, you're my enemy, so I don't mind. Oh. Alright, well. And boys and girls, this is why you armor your warships with more than just tissue paper. Isn't that right, tiny dog? You don't care, you just want me to pet you. I lost 4 dudes, he lost 636. Did everybody get their experience? Mostly. Alright.
I had to get over a sneezing fit first.
That's no problem. That poor French battleship. I mean, I make it a point not to feel bad for the French, but... Oh, man.
Yeah.
Was
you don't want to feel bad for the French, but then again...
that was pretty harsh.
Yeah.
The Germans secretly designed that battleship. Are like, all right. We're invading Senegal. The Brits and the Soviets are still at it. I got the island. What's going on with southern Brazil? I don't know what's going on in southern Brazil. Alright, so... one more turn for the armor forging, 2 more turns for special machinery, and we're gonna put you back to ASW. And I ought to do more small guns. ASW or get those Mark III 2-inch guns. Discussions. Hi, tiny dog. I really want to get that ASW, because my secondary guns are good enough. The Mark IIs they're good enough. I know it's sort of blasphemy. Actually, I'm going to go focus on the secondaries, and then I will work on ASW once I finish this. Alright, so the Kurgan Islands are now mine, and I don't know where I'm going to base these. I'm going to take you guys back up to We're going to go back up to Somalia because... And I could just base you guys all out of this San Denis or Morocco. We're going to just put you guys all here in Somalia for now. Alright, so...
Yep, 1906, yeah. ASW could probably still wait a little bit there.
Yeah, just a bit. Alright, so let's see here. Is there any more repairs that we have to do? No, not yet. I could start building some more Second Amendment ships. But in 2 turns I'll do a big refit, but I can always just suspend them. Which might be... How many amendments do we have? We got like 28 amendments or something, don't we? That's a good Google question. Let's, got 27 amendments. That's right, because the 28th amendment's supposed to be the term limit one, right? So we could make up to 27 amendment ships. And we've got... How many of these do we have so far? We have currently, I think, 12. We only have 9. Oh, they're mothball. That's right, because we need more... We need more crews. I mean, we might skip the 19th just to piss off the internet. Some say it was a mistake. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Is that the one amendment that gave women the right to vote?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did they guess? Well, the good news is apparently there's nothing wrong with the heat pump or the noises it was making while operating in heat mode there.
Well, there you go.
It's apparently still seems to be working fine, and I'm still going to have somebody come down and take a look at it just to be on the safe side, but so far it seems to be doing quite well. And
oh, we have up through the 10th Amendment. Okay. We can make a few more of these. So what's the what was causing? Is just making noise for the sake of making noise?
Well, apparently in heat mode, you know, when basically you're reversing the normal circuit from being air conditioner, you know, when refrigerant pressures equalize with the flow paths being different, it causes the gurgling noise and such like that, which...
Right.
So mention of that, you know, various places when I was doing researching on it. So for the time being, at least, it seems to be operating quite well in heat mode and keeping the house warm. But like I said, just be on the safe side and make sure that thing's good to go for winter. I'll be probably tomorrow calling someone that says, hey, once all the rain is over, would you mind coming down and just doing a system check on this beast?
Right. This is 16. How are we doing tonnage-wise? 210. We could do one more. Alright, and I'll figure out where I want to put these in a bit. I'm going to take a quick break. I have to make a call real fast. and then I'll be back in just a minute. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, I'm back, so everything's good. I just had to update the guys what was going on with our friend. So, getting drunk and falling on your face is a bad idea. It's an even worse idea when you're old. That's the moral of the story. So,
Feeling there's an interesting story behind that.
just one of our elderly friends was having a drink, and then she decided to have a little bit more than what she normally has, and she fell at home. And anyway, so we got it taken care of. But she's not happy. She dislocated the crap out of her shoulder.
Yeah.
There we go. We've got a little attack going on here.
Yeah, I guess that's lesson for her. Lip crawling is for the young.
Yeah. Yeah, so cadets versus cadets. All right, let's see if we can take this. See if we can take this fight. If nothing else, we can sink a transport and get some experience points.
Yeah. Thankfully, it didn't take too long after I went into the Navy to lose my affinity for that activity.
Yeah. Oh, it's nighttime. Look at that. That's there's off this direction. Yeah, we'd never find them without the anti-retreat trick. In the Navy, where you can sail the seven seas in the Navy, where you can get drunk and fall on your face in the Navy, in the Navy. So, my tiny jalapenos. I love these ships. They're so stupid and wonderful. My little abomination ship.
Are you saying they're better than Bismarck?
Well, I don't know. Bismarck could probably actually sink one of these, but Bismarck's a lot newer. But Bismarck wishes it had the crazy super firing turrets that this thing has. With this weird super firing turret, there's actually no way to... There's not really any way to get the ammo. Can you imagine the ammo feed system to get the ammunition up there? You have to go up through the superstructure, out on this line, and then up there. It would just not be practical. But that's okay. That's what makes it glorious. We'll do a little course adjustment. Fortunately, I have cage masts, so I can hopefully spot better. But it's nighttime. It's nice weather in the nighttime. Look at all the stars. I wonder if there's any stars that I recognize. These are probably just random stars and not an actual... This doesn't look like... Yeah, these aren't real constellations. Alright, so let's go check out Frenchie here. So you've got good armor. Oh, you're trying to run away from me. So you've got good armor, you've got a couple of pretty Mark III 9-inch guns. Those are them some good guns. Your rear armor is solid. It's very solid. Torpedoes, 2.3 kilometers, a bunch of secondaries. This guy's pretty solid ship. My 9-inch is only a Mark II.
Yeah. Unlike their battleship.
But you know what we're going to do? Is we're here for the experience points. So we're going to go sink your transport. These guys have some serious guns on them. Those little Mark II 4-inch guns. Now my armor's better than his armor, and I've got more. Well, yeah, I've got more of it. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to try and take out these transports that I'm probably going to leave, actually. Alright, what's your... So I could play sneaky sneaky and try and outturn this guy and double around behind. I don't think I could turn into him. I might. Let's try turning into him. I bet we can cut around like that. Psych! And zip along behind him. You like that maneuver? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I'm not in your... I am in your torpedo. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go and full stop this. He's going to hit me with one. Oh, it's a dud. Alright, hooray for bad technology. Shit, he nailed my engine. That's not good. That's really not good, actually. Alright, we're gonna have to turn a little bit. Damn it, now I've got to sink this asshole. Yeah, this is definitely not the fight I wanted to be in. I'm well inside his damn torpedo range. Oh yeah, I'm so hosed. I'm gonna have to redo this battle, I think. Oh yeah, he just got some lucky ass hits on me. Yeah, we're gonna redo this. Alright, well, that sucks. That was awful. That's the first battle that I've really fucked up on. That's really unfortunate. I got cocky and he got me with a lucky shot. That is really unfortunate. Well, we're just going to avoid that battle then. I mean, I can still probably take out his... take out a transport, but I don't know. I'll probably avoid that battle. That was too close to a fair fight. I should have skipped that battle on religious grounds. Oh well. Now I feel very sad. So yeah, we are going to skip you. The Germans are still not really happy with me. We'll keep being nice to the Brits, because I don't want to fight the Brits and the Germans at the same time. We're no, we're doing fine on the... I need to drop down the tech just a smidge. There we go. And we are going to skip all that stuff. And you guys are going to go in for... Oh, that cruiser's coming here. Alright, well, let's go get the cruiser. And these guys are going to... I'll jump this cruiser. Now, where are you trying to go? You are going here. So let's have all you guys go here to play with the cruiser friend. Oh, he's beat up. Oh, screw that, you're gonna go back to Santa Cruz. How are you guys? You're fine. And these guys are in good shape, so you're gonna... I guess you're gonna come down here and say hi to the cruiser friend also. Hello, cruiser friend. These assault ships are so old. I really need to fix them up. I just don't know what I want to do with them. I probably just need to just go down here into West Africa and to start conquering some of this stuff. Maybe send you down to... They're going to send you down to Middle Congo. I think that's what we're going to do, actually. They'll just park you over there. This ought to be good enough. We do not want an alliance with Japan. Go boop the transports, thank you. Alright, let's go sink Mr. Cruiser. Hello, Mr. Cruiser. We've got a bunch of old assault ships and some tiny jalapenos and radar. We got a lot of stuff, so let's... I think we can take you. At least I hope we can. I really need to redo the assault ships. I just have no idea what I want to do with them. Oh, and the weather shit. Alright, so... Alright, so the torpedo boats... You guys are going to run away because we don't really need you in this fight. And the assault ships are really, really old. Honestly, these guys, they're seasoned. They're not that particularly fast. I could have them screen the tiny jalapenos. And you are... Yeah. Alright, so we'll have... I really hate how my phone will make a ding-ding sound, but it doesn't... Oh, there we go. Dad sent me an image. It's... Oh my god. Dad sent me a picture of an old guy in riot gear with a shotgun on his way to the grocery store to go shopping after the EBT cards get shut down. Oh, goodness.
And some places that may not be far from the truth.
It might not be. I told Dad to get his groceries from now before, you know, before we see what all happens. Alright, so you are low on fuel, and you're still pretty solid. Now these guys, I'm not going to worry about them yet. We're just gonna head on in, because these tiny jalapenos have their main guns up front. These guys aren't even in range yet. These guys have a lot of 2-inch guns on the side. No, I'm just gonna let you guys just keep on getting closer. Just head straight on in. Hopefully we can take out that ass cannon of yours. Let's have you guys kind of angle off this way. Not that you're going to necessarily catch him, but maybe get some shots off. What I'd like to do with the assault ships, I think, is rebuild them with a single big gun turret. Make them into something like a monitor. That way they can hang back and lob some damage in. But they're basically just troop transports at this point. Oh, we need to be careful not to get into torpedo range, because I do not want to deal with your torpedoes that much. Because he already fired a torpedo at me. We could just say damn the torpedoes. But he's got a lot of torpedoes, so let's... I should turn the other way. Oh, he's got an... Oh, crap. That just went right into my side. Holy crap balls. That was bad of me. That was so bad. Yeah, I should have just said damn the torpedoes and taken them out. I don't know why we're only going 11 knots, but I guess we could slow down and just be more accurate. So apparently these French cruisers are actually kind of tough. now we're finally getting some good hits in. How bad is your 6% of the crew? That's rough. I fucked that one up pretty good. You're not in torpedo range, are you? I can't tell. Your torpedo range is 2.3 kilometers. No, we're not. Okay, so we're good. Yeah, I'm just going to turn these... I'm going to turn the assault ships into a monitor. I'll just put a big honking gun on it, wherever the biggest gun I can put on. There we go. Not a great battle. Good thing I had all those extra ships. Alright, so... on the bright side, these freedom ships are going to mess up that cruiser pretty good. That's a lot of freedom. It was 11:30. Alright, so you guys are gonna jump in with those. These torpedo boats do not need to come along. You're going to leave. And you guys are going to screen. Have you scout, actually? Looks like straight ahead. Alright, there we go. You guys go that way. Which way are you going? You're heading straight towards me, aren't you? Okay, so you're gonna go off to the side. And you guys are gonna just go barreling on in. Oh, that was a good hit right off the... holy crap! That was a really lucky hit. What the hell did we hit? Oh my god, we hit his torpedo and caused his torpedo magazine to detonate. Holy shit, that was a lucky hit. That was the first shot, basically. Just first volley. We hit his torpedo arsenal. Set him on fire, damaged 2 of his engines. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all for him. Oh, these guys are veterans, so they're good shots. I guess we're just gonna sit back and watch the show. I guess these light cruisers need to get in there a little bit more. They don't quite have the range. Well, at least I don't have to worry about torpedoes. Oh, well, we're just gonna do a drive-by. Yeah, that first shot really wrecked that guy. Now he's on fire a lot, and this is just bad for him. I kind of feel bad a little bit. Oh well. So, Mitchell, what's with the bags of popcorn? Do you just make popcorn at night before you watch streams, or were you having a movie or something, or what's the...
Well, just whenever I don't really feel like fixing late at night, like I said, don't feel like fixing any serious food.
Popcorn's pretty good
I'll
pretend food.
Yeah, you just fix a
Right
couple
on.
bag of popcorn for a snack. It's
I
like
could use some popcorn.
makes more sense than paying like $5 or $6 a bag for potato chips when the bag is only like 1/3 full.
Yeah. I guess I could build you guys a raider. 10 months, though, for... Really don't want to... Really don't want to do that. Definitely not building that. Alright, so... One more month on the special machinery. Don't care about the control stations. How are we doing tonnage-wise? Tonnage-wise, we're doing okay. So I could build some more of the big ships. Let's see what we have as far as being able to refit anything. Do I want to refit these freedoms now, or do I want to get 3 of the earlier freedom ships? Yeah, I might as well, actually. Even though we have the better armor and everything, I'll just do the old refit just to clear out the old stockpile. We can go suspend. Which amendment was prohibition?
Can't remember offhand.
Which? That was the 18th. Alright, so the 18th and 19th are the 2 big mistakes. Which amendment? Remove prohibition. The 21st. Okay. So, maybe what we do is we'll build the 17th and 18th, or we'll build the 18th and 19th, and then just suspend them indefinitely. That could be my internet troll. Do we have any other mothball? No, none of them are mothballed. So let's get this. Oh, First Amendment does not have nearly enough crew. Alright. Is this an invade France turn? It is. Alright, so. So we still have a ways to go before my big ships get there. And these guys are doing great. So I think we're going to... Oh, I don't have enough tonnage to... I don't have enough tonnage to invade anything here, do I? So you guys... Oh, you guys are a little beat up, aren't you? I could move these guys down here, invade these, and then send them in for repair. Or you guys, realistically... Let's go move the tiny jalapenos up. We'll just move the tiny jalapenos up here to the Arabian Sea. Oops. That way they can get that. Alright, so we're going to have to invade another African country down here, because there's no more... Oh, we got some Frenchies here in the Caribbean. We could get French Antilles, which is worth a lot of money. And they don't need that anyway. You guys are all up to snuff, right? Yeah, so we'll get the French Antilles.
Create a monopoly on the cruise ship industry.
That is right. Alright, so the French Antilles, you are going to belong to me. I sent 46,000 tons over there. And that will take care of that. And how's France coming along? 82%, so that's going wonderfully. And then you guys need to also repair, because you're super beat up. So let's go put you guys in Crete. That's the Aegean Sea. They're not super useful over here, but I might need them later. Or I don't know where I would possibly need these ships until I go fight Germany and liberate Greece. So yeah, we're going to put you guys here in the Aegean Sea. And money's doing good. Germany likes me more than they did previously. Alright. Everybody's fine here in the Pacific, or in the Southeast Asia area. We're just all having a good old time. Research is good. Alright, I will be right back. Give me just a minute. Alright, I am back. So let's resume liberating Africa. Because it's not colonization when we do it. Boop. Ooh, look at that. Some light cruisers. Those are tasty. Let's do that. Oh man, I'm already tired. Yeah, I think once my friend is released from the hospital, I'll go pick her up and go to bed. And you two torpedo boats can retreat. And you guys are going to scout for the battleships. Even though the anti-retreat trick shows me where they're at roughly. Alright, go get them. Mm. 18 knots is so slow. Alright, let's see what you guys have. You are the squishy cruisers. But you got pretty good... That's really good armor, actually. Not good guns, though. Alright, so... have you chasing that way. And you guys are going to go this way. What's your maximum speed? 19.8 knots. You're pretty quick, actually. Yeah, they're faster than me. Let's go that way. What's your torpedo range? 2.3 kilometers. That's not bad. Alright, so you got hurt, so we're gonna keep the main guns on the front guy and secondaries on the second guy. Would you please keep the secondary guns on the person I told you to shoot? It's not that hard. I know your targeting AI is broken, though. Ooh, that's a good hit. Alright, you're pretty screwed, so let's just fire everything at the other one. We'll let the light cruisers finish you off. Because you're basically hosed. Alright. All that freedom coming in, but just there, you're leading a little too much. Just there we go. That's better. Oh, that was a gun that fell off. Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna do just fine there. Oh, were you turning in? What are you trying to do? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think you should be coming closer to me, but whatever, you do you. This isn't gonna This isn't going to go very well for you, bucko. Alright, so they both sank. Outstanding. Well, that went a lot better. You get all our experience? Yeah. They did good. No. Britain's really on the move. Britain's going for Ukraine, too. Wow. So we're going to get France soon. We could probably start pissing off Germany. Unless we want to get Britain first. Which would be a tough choice. If we're going to take out Britain, I need to have a bunch of ships in the Pacific so I could take care of Mexico. And I've got 100,000 tons there. I don't have quite enough ships. I'm going to have to deal with... In the Caribbean, I've got plenty. But I'm going to have to nail the backside of Mexico. Which... I can build these guys in San Diego. I think we're going to have to. Because I'm going to need a bunch of stuff just to take care of San Diego. I'll need some stuff in the Caribbean, but I've got plenty of other stuff here. Let's think about this. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. See, Manila and New York. So I've got ships in New York. I've already got stuff on the East Coast. So I'm going to put all these guys in San Diego, actually. This way I will not be short of ships. Are there any more mothballed? Not that I can see. So they've already been really getting these guys going, huh? Alright. Alright, there we go. So, special machinery is done. So let's go pop you into ASW. So we're in good shape there. Oh, I gotta take this to the hospital. Hold on. Alright, looks like it's gonna be another hour. Because they want to just double check and make sure my friend didn't bonk her head too hard. So, you gotta be careful with old people. So, it means we get to keep on liberating the world. It's just internal protection, anti-flooding too, which is nice. I think this is solid. This will be all right. Destroyer design. Yeah, at some point I got to build some destroyers. I don't need them yet. So, and then at some point I'm going to want to refit my existing ships. Which I could do it with right now with what I've got. Or I could wait till I get the Tier 3 Tier 3 2-inch guns. Which that might be a good idea. Because I'm not really short on ships right now. I'm not at war with anybody important, just the French. 15 more months for all these ships. And once I finish repairing my guys, we'll start building the rest out. So, I think we're gonna hold off just a little bit. So, as far as who do I want to fight first, the Brits or the Germans? I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm fighting them both. Strategically, I mean, getting the Brits out of the way would be nice. They've got a lot of ships. They've got an awful, awful lot of ships. And I might want a shitload of destroyers before I fight the British. As far as the French go, they've got a single cruiser, so they're not really a problem. The Germans would be easier to contain and get. They're both very advanced. And they're both going to be difficult. I could nail the British Isles, I could nail Mexico. I'd probably blitz Mexico first while trying to destroy the British fleet. Man, that's a tough one. There's so much Britain. If I take out Germany first, taking out Britain's not going to be hard. And the Soviets don't like the Brits, and neither do the Japanese. So I'd have some help with them, whereas they like the Germans. Well, the Japanese don't. So, really go either way. Maybe. What do you think, Mitchell? Do you have any preference? Do I take out the Brits and finish 1776, or do I take out the Germans and make sure there aren't any Austrian painters?
Hmm.
Because the Britons haven't gone mustache party yet.
Ooh. Let's see.
The Brits have twice as many problems. It'd take a lot longer. Maybe I start on the British, and the British are going to be a real pain in the ass if I let them develop too much. And so will the Germans. Now, the British have a lower army logistics, and so it would be easier to land. Maybe I take out the British first, because they don't have the army logistics, and my army might be useful against them.
They both roughly look like the same number of ships in the fleet, although the British look like they're...
British would be tougher.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to nail the British. And just tank their economy. I don't know how much in debt they can go, but yeah, all right, we're gonna nail the Brits. Screw it.
Yeah, the Germans have actually got a better economy right now than...
Yeah, the Germans have that high army logistics, and they're going to be more of a threat. So I think I'm gonna take the Brits first.
Yeah.
We'll have the Soviets helping out, and I think that's how we're going to do it.
Yeah, because they're already having to fight the Russians. That means they're going to have to divide their attention.
Yeah. So I think this is when we knock the Brits down. The biggest problem is going to be not getting my transport fleet wrecked by the Brits. Armor Cruiser 4, got destroyers. So I'm going to have to build a shitload of destroyers. I got Senegal. I don't think we're going to do 2 light cruisers against the... No, that's a bad idea. I mean, I could try and hit and run... I could try to hit and run the transfer... I just think that's a bad idea. They have a battleship and a cruiser. I've got these guys down here, so we're going to go invade Middle Congo or Congo Free State. I think we're going to get Congo Free State. Then maybe we can land and invade Middle Congo. Well, there's the battleship right there. These assault ships are no good against that battleship. So I could try to hit them with my... How fast is this French? 16 knots. Oh, you know what? This is one of those battleships that has the sad armor. Let's try this. I wish I had better ships for this.
Add armor, 16 knots, and a cadet crew.
I mean, my guys are cadets also, but I have cage masts, so I should outspot him, I hope. Or we can at least try and take out a. We can at least try and take out a transport and run away. Let's see if I can pull this off, though. Hi, tiny dog. Hi, baby. Alright, let's see what we... So these transports have guns. And they're going off that way. And there's the battleship. Mr. Battleship has... Ha 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 ha! Alright, so... we're going to keep our distance. Because I don't think he can... No, he can see me. Let's go and turn. Alright, so your engine's damaged. Let's go focus on the battleship now. Oh, it's the hospital again. Alright, so my friend is ready to be released from the hospital soon, so let's try and take out this battleship. Maybe Saint 2.9 will be glorious. We're going to actually brawl this guy up close. If I can get in front of him and just nail him from the front. I need to get that damage instability racking up there. There we go. Took out his spotting, so now he should have conning tower damage, fire control damage. Yeah, there we go, buddy. There we go, buddy. Heave to and prepare to be boarded. Not really, we're just going to sink you. Oh yeah, look at all those numbers. All that freedom is coming for you, buddy. Because you didn't put any armor on the front of your ship. And I am crossing the T. Daka 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 daka. Oh yeah, you are getting wrecked. Yeah, there's no saving at this point. You are screwed. Saint 2.9 is doing the Lord's work at point blank range. %. 1%. 0.6, 0.4, 0.2. Alright, there we go. That was good. So we're going to finish up this battle, then I'm going to get out of here. Well, I got to play for like 2 hours. That's not bad. They got my friend done faster than I thought they would, to be honest. Because when you're at the emergency room and it's not life-threatening, you never know how long it's going to take. So remember, boys and girls, don't get drunk and fall on your face, especially when you're old. Because that's a bad day. Better yet, just don't get old in the first place. I have it on good authority from old people that getting old sucks. Isn't that right,
Yes,
Mitchell?
it does.
Yeah, see? There we go. As our resident old person agrees. Actually, you're not actually all that old, Mitchell. But from older people, it says that the older you get, the more it sucks. So. I think 8 years old is about the optimum age, because that's when I was old enough to easily sneak out of the apartment, and too young to get in trouble. Alright, there we go. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I gotta go to the hospital and pick up my friend. And I will see you guys maybe in the morning and definitely tomorrow evening. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch out for the French. So, anyway, Mitchell, I will catch you later, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me.
Okay, hope your friend's okay there.
Yeah, she's okay. She just slipped and fell while drinking with her other elderly friends. So, you know, that's just what happens, I guess. As an alcoholic once told me, it's best to get drunk while sitting on the floor, so when you fall over, you don't fall that far.
There is truth to that.
There is truth to that. So, anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.